What is up, YouTube? This is my second intro, just in case I decided to cut out the 30 minutes of rambling I did before we got to this point. I have said before that I got a lot of projects going on around here, and a lot of my projects go undone, and I don't start them because, well, you know, I can't do that because I got to do this, and then I can't do that because I got to do this, and it all pretty much stems off of not really the Suburban, but this trailer that I got right here that is plumb full, and it's been sitting there for years, and I have offered to pay 3 separate people, please come pick up my trailer and take it to the dump and get the stuff off of it. Nobody will do it. I'm gonna have to do it myself, and the only vehicle that I have capable of hauling the trailer is this one. So we're gonna have to resurrect this beast so we can haul that to the dump and get rid of it, and then pile probably multiple dump trips on it, clean shit up around here. I got my shed right here. I'm thinking about adding on to the shed. We're going to be having projects for that. We've got tons of projects going on around here. But today, I got the old battery charger out here because this thing has been sitting here for, I can't really give you an estimation on how long it's been sitting right here. It hasn't been sitting in this spot very long because I moved it to do the brick paver project that I was doing earlier. I had to move it for that, but I moved it down here. But it did sit there for, pretty sure since I went to Rampage, and I don't know, the first Rampage, whatever year that was. I'm pretty sure that's the last time that I drove the Suburban. I think I've took it to the store maybe once, but it's always fired up perfectly, right? It's always just fired right up, ran good. It's typical. It's got like 245,000 miles on it. We'll look here in a minute. It's either 245 or 275. It's something like that. I mean, after sitting for 2 years, right? It fires up, it idles, it runs good. And then when you pull it into drive, it takes a second maybe to feel the transmission take a hold. But once it does, it's fine. This is a 2001 model. This was my dad's. When he passed away, I got this from him, and he kept it in tip-top. It's kind of shiny under all that daggum pollen and tree sap that you see. It's got a little sheen to it. That's because he had it re-clear coated. I think I got a picture. I'll throw it up right here. But he took immaculate care of this thing. Anytime that any little thing was wrong with it, new alternator, new starter, whatever, anytime it needed anything, he took care of this vehicle. And then I feel horrible because it was clean when I got it. It stayed clean for a while, and then I just quit driving it and I let it sit. It has sat for like 2 years at a time. It has sat. Always cranked up good. Well, when I cranked it up to move it to this spot, she's running a little rough. The check engine light was on. I let it idle till it come up to temperature, and I got some heat in the motor and everything. And then I kind of revved on it a little bit. I was like, you know, maybe there's like a lifter stuck or something. I just kind of rev on it a little bit, just kind of hold her to the wood, see what happens. It didn't clear up. I hope y'all can hear me over the cars driving by and the battery charger right here, but I feel like squatting down right here and talking to the camera is a good thing to do. But anyway, so I got her on 10 amps. Let's go ahead and throw her up on, fuck it. Let's just go ahead and throw her up on down 200 and see. I think my battery's decent because it is taking a little bit of a charge, if y'all can see that. I wish I had my dadgum tripod. I wish I had my other camera. I wish I had a whole lot of stuff, but I don't. Let's see if she'll fire up. Maybe the battery is shot. Fired right up. Fired right up. I'm telling you what, you cannot beat these vehicles. It ain't running too great. It's had the check engine, the check oil light. It's had that for I don't know how long, forever. Oh, it does have a little piston slap, right? Any of you GM guys know exactly what I'm talking about. You can hear it, maybe. Not the mist. Not the mist, that's new. But it's got a little bit of a tick, 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 tick. The piston slap, that'll go away. As soon as as soon as it sits for a little bit, it goes away. Runs perfectly fine. Let's see how many miles she's got on her. See how many miles she's got on her. 261,000 miles. I don't think I can show y'all that because I'm using my front-facing camera. It's probably blurry or whatever. It's not. Oh, we got to turn the battery charger off. I'm about to blow that damn thing up. Test the alternator right quick. Giving the alternator a workout. alternator's decent. Battery cable's is hot. Let's let her idle for a little bit and go ahead and put the battery charger up, and then we'll get back with you folks. Ugh. All right, so I got the service truck moved out of the way. Let's jump in this beast and see if she'll pull out of her own tracks here. Okay, so I can feel the miss while it's idling. I can feel it. Got my service engine soon light flashing there. That's a new thing that is just flashing. At 1,000 RPMs, it sounds pretty smooth. Seems to be running a little better than it was last time. Well, let's see if she'll pull out of her own tracks here. The brakes is stuck. Oh God! Tried to die. Will it climb up on the concrete here? Ugh. Trying not to run over anything. Seems to be going pretty good. I'm taking it easy. It's hot in here. I don't think the air conditioner works anymore. We'll try that. Probably can't even see out the windshield. I'm gonna pull it up here. It's gonna be the first vehicle that has pulled onto the bricks besides the Gull Wing. I'm gonna eventually pick up that tent right there and throw it in the garbage, but not right now. We got shit to do. I don't know, it's got a little bit of a rough idle to it, but it's not as bad as it was. We're still gonna look into it because of the engine light here. I'm gonna give you guys a little once over because we're about to clean this thing up here. Give you guys a little look around the old Suburban. 2001 Suburban with 261,000 miles on it. We're gonna try to clean her up. We're gonna make something out of this unit. Yes, we are. You can definitely hear the idle. We're just sitting here. I'm allergic to exhaust fumes. I mean, it could be multiple things. I mean, it's probably had the same gas in it, and y'all know we ain't getting the kind of gas that we used to or whatever. It's probably had the same gas in it for I don't know how long. The gas could be bad. Damn, I need to find that tripod. Something I meant to say at the beginning of the video, if anybody's new here and you clicked on this video because I clickbaited you with the Suburban or whatever, I just wanted to let you guys know that people that have been here for a while know that this Suburban project will probably never get finished. I've started multiple projects on this YouTube channel and I haven't finished probably any of them, I don't think. Like, for instance, I did this whole thing, you know, where I laid these pavers right here and I never finished the step. Never finished the step. That's just how I do shit around here is. But we're gonna change that. We're gonna start fixing some stuff around here. And it needs to start with this Suburban. Now, what I would like to do with this Suburban is, first of all, you know, clean it up. See if I can get it running good. See if I trust it to drive it around. I just need to go to the dump, which is just a few miles from here, and make trips back and forth to Lowe's to be able to get stuff, because one of the cool things about a Suburban is if you lay the seats down right here, if you lay those seats down, you can get a 4x8 sheet of plywood in the back of this thing. You can get a full sheet of lumber in here, and you can stack them nearly all the way up until the suspension is just smashing in the ground. I think it's awesome. So picture the end result. Let's just skip to what my end desire will be, okay? And I know you guys are going to eat me up in the comments about this because it's two-wheel drive, and I know that. But I'm going to get a 6-inch rough country lift. We're going to lift her up 6 inches. I'm going to put 35s on it, just some cheap-ass wheels, some 35-inch motors, and we're going to make her appear as she's a 4-wheel drive Suburban. So imagine a Suburban that the military would have, right? Jacked up on 37s or whatever. I'm gonna wrap it. It's like an OD green, but it's pearl OD green, right? So in the sun, it'd be like pimp and everything. Blacking all kinds of crap out, putting lights on it, and a freaking winch bumper, you know. Everything a 4-wheel drive would get on the 2-wheel drive Suburban. It's be like the little remodel machine right here, because I got a lot of work to do here, a lot of work to do at another place, and maybe pick some stuff up along the way and make a little side cash or whatever. But to start out with, I think I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna clean her up. We're gonna give her a good washing. So let's do that. So there's a nozzle for doing vehicles, and then there's one for doing fences that takes, you know, has a little bit more power. We're going with that one. I probably should go with this damn turbo nozzle right here. You know what? We might just do that. Huh.
1, 2, 3, 4. Almost every day I see the same face. A broken picture too. It fits the attitude. If you can see yourself, you put your on a shelf. Your verbal masturbate, bottles to nauseate. Today I play the part of the parent. Not make 100 rules for you to know about yourself. The lie make you believe what's evil. It's making love and making friends and meaning God's your own way. The right way to see, to bleed, cannot be done. It's true, you're making us.
Well, it's wet still, but I mean, you know, that's just with the pressure washer. Let me give you guys a rundown on some things that I would like to do to the Suburban. Right, start out, we're gonna get her running good and everything. We're gonna get her cleaned up. I'm gonna wrap it in a green of some sort. It's probably gonna be like an OD green. I hate red. I hate red with a passion. I hate red vehicles. So I'm probably going to go ahead and like black out the interior. I want to kind of do it halfway decent. You know, I may take the door panels off. I'm thinking about gutting half the interior. Maybe we'll talk about that in the next video. If I can get the motor running good, I would like to drop like a mild cam in it. Maybe change the intake on it and put some headers on it and a full-blown exhaust on the thing. You know, get it running. Give it a little bit more pep because it's going to have to pull them a little bit bigger tires that we're going to put on there. Might quite possibly put a gear in the back of it. You know, do it smart. Upgrade the brakes. Put a lower gear in it to take a little load off of the transmission, because this thing's going to need to pull. We're going to be pulling some trailers with this unit. Yeah, y'all like that idea? Anyway, I got to do it anyway, and I'm going to video it, so you guys might as well just suck it up. Just suck it up, Buttercup, and you're going to watch a video of me working on the Suburban. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to let y'all go away on this one, but I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.